Hi guys, welcome to my super messy space, you guys. I'm already like way ahead of you. I am not cleaning up the mess I've already made, and if this video is not a success, I am throwing everything out the window. Yes, I am. So I haven't been here for a couple of months. And I really want to thank everybody who reached out with your show of support to myself and in turn to my family. It's been a long couple of months. I definitely feel very supported and very fortunate to have you all standing behind me in this time of grief. I haven't painted art. So my last couple pieces that I posted on Facebook, I did in video, and I got a lot of people asking how I did it. So I'm going to show you guys how I did it, how I made these leafy things. We're going to keep it really simple. We're going to do just contrast black and white, nothing fancy. And I'm just going to show you how I made my leaves. So I've changed my pouring medium, and I'll write that down in the description box. This is US Floetrol Cell Mix, black, on a palette knife. And this is actually enamel paint, just Decoart white enamel paint, because that's what I grabbed. Oh, let's put a little bit of color. This is called Dewberry. It's just kind of a really pretty soft pink. Here I said I was going to keep it simple, and I'm going crazy with colors. Yep. Never stick to my word, you guys. Neon red from the dollar store. Ooh. Neon red with bubbles. All right. Let's put this down. So we're just going to layer palette knife down onto already poured out black onyx by Walmart. Thinned with water. All right, here we go. We're going to put it flat, and we're just going to swipe it out in the shape of a leaf. So Canadian, or at least here in Greater Victoria, Walmart is no longer going to be carrying the Platinum Series paint. So if you get a chance, check out your local Walmart, because they have every single one of their colors, black being the only one I use, on sale for like a really good price. So I bought their last 2 gallons of black for like $19 a gallon. So there's our first leaf, and that's just how easy that is. So common sense will dictate that the wider, the bigger the palette knife, the wider, the bigger the leaf. So you can downsize. This is a smaller palette knife. Same thing, black. A little bit of white, because we want contrast on black. Pink. So this pink, this is me and my source out routine. There's so many wonderful resources for you to get supplies at less costly. And Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, is an amazing resource. Okay, here we go again, guys. So I answered an ad last week for this fellow that was getting rid of, it was just listed as a box of craft supplies. And I'll pop that bubble. He had acrylic paint, he had faux glazes. So this Dewberry is this, not Dewberry, Roseberry. This is a glaze for furniture. I have absolutely no experience with it. I'm assuming that it must be an acrylic base, because I mixed it with my normal regular pouring medium and it's working quite well. So I got about 8 containers of that. I got 50 some odd bottles of acrylic paint, 6 books on collaging and paper mache and watercolors. I got about 4 canvases, whole bunch of fun craft stuff for my granddaughter. Little, those little pom-pommy type things, just cool stuff. So source out, go to look at Marketplace. You know what? All you have to do is go in, hit search, go for tiles, and you'd be shocked how many people get rid of boxes and boxes of tiles for next to nothing. All right, so the next leaves we're going to make are just going to be white. plain old white. And then you'll be able to kind of get a better idea, I hope, on how easy this is. So my pouring medium is now 50% Artist Loft pouring medium and 50% Valspar base, because I didn't have any of what I wanted, and so I just kind of made it up as I went along. Same thing. And then a smaller one. A couple smaller ones. And I'm not going to get all fancy with this. The whole point of this is just to show you how you can swipe with just kind of a more an intentful. Is that a word? Intentful? I don't think it is. Uh-oh. I think we're going to put a little one up here. Right there. All right, let's decorate our leaves. Let's decorate our leaves, you guys. The last couple of months I have painted one whole, well, my art studio, aka the spare bedroom. I have painted it completely out. I've painted one dresser. I've done a ton of Zen doodles, which has been super, super fun. I've done a couple plaster pieces. I just haven't painted. All right, so if we want to kind of decorate this, we're just going to take a kebab stick, a toothpick, a dental pick, whatever you want, and just pull some of these in just to give these little leaves just a bit of shape. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but it can be. If you really want to go to town, you can definitely make it fancy. You can pull some of these points out. That was a little bit far. So because I guess I got annoyed on my last pour and my base didn't quite work. So my base paint, the black onyx, is exactly the thickness that I want it now because I don't want to spin this. I want all of these intricate little patterns and details to stay put. So I didn't spin it. I didn't tip it. I didn't tilt it. So try to put your base paint on so that it's like the perfect consistency for a finished piece. And that's about the only tips that I can give you, you guys. I'm kind of just playing around. So I do make some little lines sometimes. And I just dip my popsicle stick, my kebab stick, and straight paint, just put it down. And just make some little things. I don't know what we're even going to call them. Just little things. They should probably be in the brighter red, but they're not. All right, so this isn't super, super exciting, and I know that, but the whole point was just to show you that what you can do with swipes, instead of just pouring your paint all over, you can control it. You can create really intricate little designs and patterns. I have a few pieces drying on the floor that you guys haven't seen yet, where I just kind of got into some more intricate patterns with them. Super easy to do. I'd love to throw some red in, but I dropped my red behind my table and I can't reach it. What's that? That's pink. I don't want pink. I want red. Oh, goodness. So here I keep telling you, we're not going to get carried away. And I'm just, the more I look, the more I think, oh, that's not very exciting. Dots. Let's put some dots on. So again, this is this red that we put in here. This is the Acrylic brand. It's from the Dollartree. It's like super cheapy, obviously from the Dollartree. So you can just do some decorating on your pieces with just little dots. This can all be done wet on wet. I don't necessarily dip every time. Sometimes I just dip once and then I just go all the way up the line that I want to put dots and just add some little dots. And again, you know what? They're just really simplified ways to kind of make something a little more interesting. And you can, you know, if you do that Mandela thing, you can create some really cool things with just dots of paint, you guys. Let your imagination just kind of wander. I like the cleanness of the white. It would be cool to do some dots on the white, but I'm not going to for this purpose. I think I'm actually just going to leave things alone. So hopefully you can see this video. I know it's not the most exciting pour in the world, but if I've accomplished my goal of showing you how to do that, I'm happy. So I'm going to love you and leave you here. I'm going to thank everybody for joining me in my messy space. And again, thank you so much for all of your kind words and your support. Myself and my family are just deeply honored that so many people have reached out to us in this time of need. And I thank you all for that. All right, my friends, take care. Pour yourself some leaves. Make some leaves. Make some pretty pictures, you guys. All right, we'll talk really soon. Bye for now, guys.